I think stepping outside of the classroom, it creates a different space. We can create different communities, and it removes many of the barriers that students would experience to having open and vulnerable discussions with one another. Also, we try and, make it fun, and students each week want to be there, which is just a great thing. Discover is an experiential learning program that uses the outdoors for personal growth, for building relationships and community, and for discipleship, for growing in people's relationship with Jesus. Research tells us that it's the lowest point for a student in their school life. It's also a real time where they're working out who they are, where do they fit in the world, and that's a lot of what Discover's about, is helping them to understand themselves and the world around them. We want to open up topics that students kind of don't discuss if we don't give them an opportunity for them to do that, and to make it a safe space, a place where every voice is heard, a place where we learn to value and to honour one another. And they're kind of things that are often missing at the moment, particularly if we're talking about difficult topics or topics where people disagree. And so I want to give them an experience of being part of a community where we can talk about those things and grow through those things. Other things, I really want to create good conversations amongst families. So a lot of the time students actually have tasks which involve them talking with the people in their household. And of course, in all of this, I hope that they get to meet Jesus in a new way and consider who he is and how he relates to them.
When Micah would come home on a high and then discuss with us the topics that were discussed on the day, we figured you could get maths and science, English at any school, but it's subjects like these that sort of set Calvin apart from the others. Yeah, and just that his willingness to talk about it afterwards. Discover's on a Thursday and it goes from recess to the end of school, and as he says, he lives for Thursdays. He wouldn't miss it for the world. They go out on location, talk about a Bible study or something that, as Micah describes, we don't talk about at other schools, and then he'll come home and discuss it with us. It gives us something to talk about around the dinner table that night.
Discover, for me, it's a great place to come and talk about things that other schools wouldn't, while also getting to do it out here, having fun as well. It's absolutely amazing. It's been an amazing opportunity for me, and I know for my classmates as well. It's been an experience that we're all going to miss next year.
I think it's definitely worth considering for a family. It's like you can get a good education at most schools, but I think a subject like Discover is so valuable in the Christian teaching for Christian kids, but also those that might not have been exposed much to the Bible, and also non-believers, because it just gets you thinking differently than what you would before.
Calvin and CST is about creating transformational Christian communities, and so the outdoors is just an ideal place for that to happen. And it's such an encouragement for me and for the team, because it's not just me who's part of Discover, but there's a team of teachers and of teacher assistants who are working together to walk alongside young people in the Discover program.